The news shocked many people. Friedrich Merz, once a businessman, is now the new Chancellor of Germany. This event surprised experts and citizens alike. Just a few years ago, Merz was far from government. He worked in business and had almost left politics behind. But now, he is leading a whole country. This sudden change has brought mixed feelings. Some people are full of hope. Others are worried about what comes next for Germany and its future. Friedrich Merz is not a new face in politics. Many years ago, he was a strong figure in the same political party as Angela Merkel, Germany's last long-term leader. But Merz and Merkel were very different. Merkel tried to keep peace in her party. Merz, on the other hand, liked to speak loudly and clearly about hard topics. He wanted strict rules and more order. This made some people love his words, while others felt hurt or afraid of the changes he wanted to make. Now, after years out of politics, Merz is back. Many cannot believe this comeback is real, but it is. Germany now has a new face and a new path ahead. Some people cheer for the return of strong, traditional ideas. Others worry these ideas may not help everyone, especially in modern times filled with change. People are asking many questions. Who is Merz today? Why did he return? What will life be like under his leadership? Only time can give the answers. Friedrich Merz was born in 1955 in Bonn, a city in West Germany. At that time, the country was still divided. Bonn was in the western part, free from communist rule. He grew up in a conservative family. His father worked as a judge. Merz often speaks about how his family shaped his views about life, work, and the world. As a child, Merz was very sick with tuberculosis. He had to stay in a Catholic dormitory for 6 months. This was a hard time and left a deep memory in him. Merz had some problems in school. He was not very disciplined and had to repeat some subjects in 10th grade. This showed that he did not always follow rules. Later, he changed schools. Things slowly improved. He passed his final school exams and went to study law at a university. His grades became much better. His time in school taught him many lessons. He became more focused and worked hard to become a lawyer. That helped him in his future political life. After his school years, Merz took his first step into politics in 1972. At just 17, he joined the youth group of the CDU, a big political party in Germany. This group helped young people learn about politics and support their party. Merz was active, interested, and ready to follow a political path early in life. His early passion made him stand out. Unlike many others his age, Merz wanted to make laws and change the country. He was serious about this goal. In 1989, Merz became a member of the European Parliament. This group makes laws for many European countries. It was an important step in his career. This job meant working in Brussels, far from his home in Bonn. Still, Merz accepted the move and took the chance to learn more about European politics. Being in the European Parliament helped Merz build experience. He got to know people from other countries and learned how leaders work together in Europe. Just 5 years later, in 1994, Merz joined the Bundestag, the German parliament. It is the most important lawmaking group in the country. This return to Bonn allowed him to be closer to his family. It also gave him a bigger voice in national matters that touched everyday people in Germany. He became a leader in topics like tax and money. Merz was now trusted to speak for his party on these hard and important national subjects. Merz did not stop there. In 2000, he became the parliamentary leader of his party. This is the second highest role in the party after the head leader. This new position meant that he had to speak for the party in big meetings, help decide party goals, and deal with important national issues every day. He moved up the ladder very fast. Many people in politics noticed him. He was seen as smart, brave, and someone who liked to talk about difficult topics. As Merz rose in politics, he soon met a leader who would become his biggest rival, Angela Merkel. They had very different ways of thinking and leading. Merkel tried to bring all sides together. She was calm and did not like big fights in public. Her goal was peace and agreement in the party and the country. Merz was not like that. He often chose strong words and open debates. He liked to face problems directly and wanted change. even when it caused tension. Merkel was known for waiting before she made any big choice. This slow and careful style made her popular in her party and respected by many Germans. Merz believed this slow way held Germany back. He wanted faster action and stronger ideas, especially about money, migration, and family life in the country. One of Merz's ideas was to change the tax laws. He said they should be simple enough to fit on a small card like a beer mat, so people understand them easily. Merz also spoke strongly about culture. He believed that all people in Germany, both old and new, should follow what he called German core values. By core values, he meant speaking German, following the law, and living in ways that match traditional German life. This brought a lot of debate. Merkel did not agree with this idea. She thought people could live in different ways. She did not want to push one kind of life on everyone in Germany. Another topic where they had different views was family. Merkel had a more open view, while Merz believed in a very clear, often older idea of family roles. Merkel showed through her own life that a person can lead and live differently than old norms. She supported modern families and their rights. Merz, however, said the family should play a strong part in shaping society. This view pleased some, but others found it too strict or limiting in modern life. Over time, Merkel became stronger in the party. With her calm ways and support from many members, she started to lead more and more. Merz began to lose power. His style was now less welcomed in a party that wanted peace, careful action, and slow, steady change. By the mid-2000s, Merz slowly stepped back from top roles in politics. His fight with Merkel's way showed two paths, one soft, one sharp. Merkel's path won then. After stepping back from politics, Merz worked in the business world. He became the head of BlackRock Germany, a large international investment company. In this role, he managed big money decisions and helped guide the company's work in Germany. He also worked as a lawyer and stayed active in legal matters. Though away from politics, Merz was never far from public life. People often asked if he would return and lead his party again. He always kept the door open. In 2018, a big change came. Angela Merkel said she would step down as party leader. This opened a chance for Merz to try for the top role once more. This time, things were different. Merkel had led the party for many years, but many members now wanted someone new. They looked for a fresh start. Merz saw this moment as his chance to return. He stood again for party leader and gained strong support, both from the Old West and also from the East. Merz's style had not changed. He still used strong words and had clear ideas. But this direct way now seemed good to many party members who wanted strength. He talked about family, work, borders, and safety. Many voters liked that he spoke clearly and promised action. They felt that he understood their problems. He brought together many parts of the CDU. From cities, farms, the West and East, he received votes. At last, he became the leader of the party he loved. With this new power, Merz became the CDU's choice for chancellor. He joined CDU's sister party, CSU, in this. Together, they picked him as their main leader. He had waited many years for this moment. Being a candidate for chancellor meant he could speak for all of Germany and give his vision for the future. This was not just about winning a job. For Merz, it was a way to show he still mattered. After years away, he was ready to lead the country with new plans. Now that Merz has become chancellor, many people want to know what he plans to do. His ideas are strong, and they focus mostly on the economy and migration. He believes that Germany must grow its economy. One of his main goals is to make tax rules easier to understand and lower some business laws. Merz thinks that people should work more. To help this, he wants to cut some payments that people get when they do not have a job for a long time. One big change Merz wants is to give less money to new people arriving in Germany. He says that too many benefits make people not look for jobs fast. He wants people who come to Germany to work and be part of society. For him, joining the workforce is better than staying home and living on help. Also, he believes that migration rules must be strong. This means fewer people coming if they have no plan to live by German laws or find work. To make things faster, Merz wants to reduce many government rules. He says there is too much paperwork in Germany, and it stops work from growing. For example, he wants to take away some old rules that make it hard to open a business or build new projects. Fewer rules mean more action. Merz often says that rules should help, not hurt. If a rule only makes life slower, then it's time to change it or remove it from the system. Another idea Merz has is for more people to take part in the job market. He says that work gives people pride and helps the country stay strong. Merz wants to make it easier for older people and women with children to find jobs. He says having more workers will help grow Germany. He also plans to reward those who find and keep jobs. This may mean lower taxes or more help for families who try hard to stay and work. After speaking on Germany's economy and migration, Merz also made clear what he wants for Europe. He says Europe should do more to keep itself safe. He believes Europe must not wait for help from others, like the United States. Instead, it must build its own strong systems to defend and protect itself. For Merz, safety in Europe must come from inside Europe. He wants leaders to work closer together to make Europe a strong and safe place for all people. A big part of Merz's plan is to support Ukraine in its fight against Russia. He says that Ukraine must be strong so that it can ask for peace, not beg for it. He wants to continue giving help to Ukraine. This includes things like medicine, food, and also tools for their army. He says it's the right thing to do. For Merz, standing with Ukraine is about helping friends who are hurt. He says Europe must show it cares and keep giving support until peace comes. Merz also wants closer ties between Germany and Poland. He says Poland is not just a neighbor, but one of Germany's best and closest friends in Europe. He believes that Germany and Poland should make new plans together. These plans could help with energy, safety, trade, and culture between the two nations. During his campaign, he said again and again that Poland is very important to Germany, and working together will help all of Europe be stronger and safer. He also believes Germany should listen more to its European partners, not just make its own rules. He says all countries must have a voice in big choices. To Merz, teamwork in Europe is key. He wants to bring countries like France, Poland, and others together to talk more and make clear, shared plans. By listening and planning together, Merz says Europe can face hard times better. He hopes his role as Chancellor will help build these stronger ties. The new time under Merz looks very different than before. His way is not like Angela Merkel's or Olaf Scholz's. It is more strict, clear, and traditional. Where Merkel wanted to wait and listen, Merz wants to act fast and talk strongly. He wants German life to follow older values and more order again. This means Germany may change its direction. Merz asks people to work hard, respect rules, and keep Germany safe and strong in hard times. Merz has often spoken against changes brought during Merkel's years. He says that a more conservative way is better now, when the world feels unsure. He wants Germany to be safer and stronger by using past lessons. He believes that the country should not forget who it is or what it stands for. In speeches, he often says that families, jobs, and culture must shape the future. These must stand even if the world around Germany changes fast. In the world today, many people feel lost or worried. Merz's message is simple and strong. Work hard, follow laws, and trust in German values. He speaks often about national pride. He says people should feel proud of their land, its rules, and its long history with freedom and order. This strong message gives some people hope. They feel Germany has a clear plan again. Others, however, think that it cuts out newer voices. Merz talks a lot about order. He wants clear rules for work, life, and borders. In his view, this helps people live safely and know what to expect. Some people believe this can stop chaos and make things better. They think that less confusion will help fix big problems like jobs and safety. But others say this strong push for rules may feel too hard. They are afraid it may hurt people who do not fit easily into these older ideas. The Merz era is still very new, but many people already see change. His way of leading is fast, focused, and not afraid of using strong words. He does not try to please every group. Instead, he wants to keep Germany strong by making tough choices that he believes will help in the end. People talk about a new tone in Germany, quieter in some places, louder in others. But many agree that something big is happening under Merz.